On another adventure, are we?
What is it? Yeah.
Interesting attire.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
I know we had to do it to open the scriptorium, but it's not something I'd want to repeat.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
You did swear.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Both of these apply, though.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
I didn't agree to that. stop him from doing anything he can to help his sister if he thinks it'll help.
Revelio.
I'm not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Oh, my sincerest gratitude, you brave soul.
He's still broken. Useless.
Revelio.
What?
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so distracted by the scriptorium and Slytherin's book that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We deal blows. I just want to hear her say it.
We need to see what they're doing. I say we take them head on. Let's bury some enemies.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
There they are, up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
Goblins will finally rule over wizards.
Revelio.
Great. No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
Come back over.
Put me down! Seems your art, isn't it? You are What was that? An utterly pitiful display. Why don't you come up here and fight me? That was meant to be. Didn't have to end this. You won't stop me.
Just all over the place.
There they are, up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
Any who oppose Ranrock,
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
miserable! You don't know who you're playing with! That was unimpressive. Rather unwise coming back this way. This is sad. It really What? I'll get away with that. Still hoping to survive. When are you going to give up? Is that the best you can do? You're not very good at it, are you?
Revelio.
Let's get this over with. I shall defeat you no matter how.
Revelio.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through, or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
Revelio.
Why you get caught in that?
Who do you think you
fun is over.
Fun is a relative term. Revelio.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
What are we looking? Oh, wine engines.
I should tell you. Rumor is this mine was closed long ago due to an infestation of spiders.
How nice. Nothing I haven't seen before.
That's the spirit.
For better or for worse, we're in.
I didn't touch your helm. But thank you for making me the first object of your suspicions. Know who my friends are now, don't I?
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
Incendio! Confringo! I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Not your best moment, I fear. Have you not run away? Let those things die, do you? Rather unwise. I feel as I should have been. I'll kill you when I get down from here.
How many Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want. Revelio. Incendio! Incendio!
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
Revelio.
Oh, that ledge.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Right.
Leviosa. It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the solar sign,
Confringo.
or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Yuck.
Revelio. Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Reparo. Revelio. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Sender. Incendio. Hager. Stupefy. Stupefy. Revelio.
What's all that down there? Does it go around?
Oh, we're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
Lumos.
Lumos.
Yuck.
Lumos.
Revelio.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
Quietly now.
How nice of you to stop by. Get accustomed to that. This is almost too easy. Why not simplify that? I won't rest. Dead. Can't give me shoes to shatter. Let's get this over. What are you doing?
We're not finished yet.
We certainly cleared the room.
Don't know why Gryffindors get credit for bravery. We Slytherins are teeming with it.
We're much more fun to fight with. Now,
Confringo!
we can have a look around in peace.
Revelio.
A rune symbol above the cabin door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it. Confringo!
Wasn't expecting that.
Revelio. Confringo! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us
Revelio.
unravel more of this mystery.
Another passageway. We should search the room first. Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
Symbols everywhere.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit.
You wanna go see where Ominous is first? He seems to have great hearing, so. Alright.
Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Mornweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
Did they?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins.
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Yikes. Yeah, well, he wouldn't want to come through his sister.
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
Oh, he still goes, huh? Am I still invited? Or do we just drop in?
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
This should have been done first, I guess.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't, I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
What is this?
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb. I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Boy.
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Really not.
Incendio! Accio! Opening all of these is tempting.
This room is taller than it looks.
Confringo! Accio!
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Guardian Leviosa! Revelio!
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
It can't be that big.
Incendio! Revelio. Here.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. There's something here by the altar.
There's
Revelio.
something here too.
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or, in this case, no bone.
If this archway's been barricaded, we can find a way through.
Repair it.
Excuse me.
Revelio. Here. Revelio.
Why?
Incendio. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio. We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory. Here. Revelio. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Accio. Guardian Leviosa.
That's supposed to happen twice. Oh, I got you.
Accio. Guardian Leviosa.
You've done it. I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Revelio. Nice. We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do.
This is back.
Silent. Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Why did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. There we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Bombarda! Confringo! Defendo! Confringo! Incendio! Leviosa! Pulso! Revelio.
Oh.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try.
Oh.
Accio, Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
That worked. Keep going.
Descender. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Descender. Incendio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio.
Oh, there's symbols.
This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols.
Revelio.
Oh, right.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done. I see why Slim,
Revelio.
the student, was so entranced with this place.
Incendio. Tego. Stupefy. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Tego. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. For a moment there, I thought that would never end. Confringo! Flipendo! Confringo! Accio! Revelio.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Sebastian, the relic! Look!
Could it be?
The note and rendition of the relic, it matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
I don't understand why we... How does this help his sister? Ugh.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle.
Revelio.